Yeah, what is up? This is Roger, that episode 21 with special guest, Niles Epstein.
What's up?
Hell yeah, man. We're here at the House of Lagoon. We just got done doing a great show on Saturday. I want to talk about that for a little bit. Me and Niles were on the dope ass Just Vibe Collective show in Echo Park. That shit was dope, man. I got shouted out. That shit was awesome by Niles.
Yeah, you're in one of my bits, my new bits that I do.
Yeah,
that
bro.
was a great night for comedy, music, the sketch that they premiered. I mean, it was just it's a dope turnout too. A lot of cool people came out and tipped and bought drinks and stuff, and it was just a fun time in the backyard, just like seeing artists do the thing they do best, you know. And that was exciting. And then just like Marcus and Johnny and their whole crew like put all that together themselves. It's just really, really amazing. So.
And it's cool to see people that like produce shows and then they also like kill it on their show too.
Yeah, Johnny and Marcus were both hilarious. They closed it out. Like, they were so funny, you know what I'm saying? And they put all the work in to start it, so it's like, that's great to see them go up there and enjoy themselves too, you know?
Yeah, they killed it, bro. They fucking lit that shit on fire. They had a dope sketch at the end.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool to do a live show, but then have some content queued up for the audience to enjoy, and I think everybody enjoyed the sketch. It was really, really funny, so... Yeah, shout out to Just Vibes Collective, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're super cool, man. I remember I went down to their first show 2 months ago. You were still in New York, man. I was like, bro, if you were here, this should be where we'd be at, bro. Because it's so badass. Like,
yeah, that was the other thing. They started the show while I was in New York, so I was just I was having FOMO, just watching everybody have fun on Instagram and shit.
It was fun as fuck, bro. Just like how you saw this Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm just like, damn, I wish I had been here for the other two. Because last Saturday night was just great.
Oh, the last one that we were at, bro, we had to leave early, bro, because Darren peed himself.
He peed on himself?
Yeah, bro. I didn't know that's why we left early, but, like, they were just like, we're going. And I was like, all right.
Why, so he could get some new pants or something?
Yeah, because he left his pants at Lisa's house because we were at her birthday party beforehand.
So, he left his pants somewhere and then peed in the pants he had on then.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of being irresponsible at one time.
Yeah, then we went to TJ after, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, I still haven't been to TJ. I don't know.
Yo, it's awesome, bro. It's cool, man. TJ has, like, really good tacos, like, right?
There's really good tacos
everywhere.
in Arlito, bro.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's true. That's true as fuck. Yeah, nah. Honestly, if you want, like, cheap pharmaceutical drugs, you can go to TJ. You know, you can get, like... You can get... Look, bro, because if you got a grandma, she's getting, like, fucked up the ass by these rates up in the United States, bro, you fucking go like Bobby Lee down in Tijuana and, like, you know, help your grandma out. I'm not saying do it, but I'm just saying, like, power to the people, Tijuana.
You're just saying opportunity's there.
Opportunity is there, man.
I'll pass. I like not being in jail. I like being free. It's great.
Yeah, definitely. You sound like fucking Tom from fucking the Boondocks.
Oh, because he didn't want to get anally raped?
Yeah, I don't want to get anally raped. I'll never go to jail.
Bro, the Boondocks is perfect, man.
Man, I love the Boondocks. Especially, like, you know what caught my attention the first time? It just, like, definitely, like, the writing. Like, between, like, Huey and Riley.
The writing's amazing.
Super good.
Aaron Magruder's a genius.
Mm-hmm.
He's a genius. And it's just like, he created this show that's just so dope. Like, I'm excited that they're bringing it back to HBO for 2 seasons. That should be fun. I want to write for it. So, hey, Aaron, HBO, Boondocks, y'all listening, hit a nigga up. Hit my line. I wrote my own episode of the Boondocks, so hire me.
It's funny as fuck too, man. It's really good. And then I saw like a lot of the comments on Twitter saying that like, yo, this Boondocks spec script by Niles Epstein, like, yo, this shit is like exactly what I think Boondocks.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people said like they could see my episode being a real episode.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know one of the comments was like, "Yo, I can vividly see like these people saying these lines."
Right.
That's how good you were like writing for those characters.
I just watched the show too much, man. I love the show so much. I know every episode like word for word. crazy. But yeah, hey, Boondocks, if y'all listening, hey man, I'm rep by Fourth Management. Hit my manager Justin up. Just hit him up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Fucking. Where can they follow you at on Instagram? And what's your email?
At the Niles Abston Show.
Yeah.
So hit me there or hit my email nilesabstoncomedy@gmail.com.
I know somebody's hearing this, man. You can get this to Aaron Magruder. He really did write a great spec script. Like, do yourself a favor, go on. Where can they find on your Twitter?
Yeah, on my Twitter.
Yeah.
Niles100 is my Twitter.
Niles100. Go read his Boondock spec script. It's really good. I've had the pleasure of reading Niles' movie script, and that's fire as fuck.
Thank you.
It's very cool. That's coming out. That's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's in the works, man. Niles over here killing it. Just got signed. What's with it?
Just got signed, bro. I don't even know. I'm trying to like make it normal. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Like I got a manager.
That's amazing, bro. You've accomplished what you wanted
for a long time.
Yeah. You told me that earlier this week or last week.
I've been wanting to have a manager for my writing and comedy since I was like 20. So it's just crazy. Like 24, 4 years in, like to get that, it's a real blessing. So hopefully, some things can start happening so I can quit this bullshit job. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, exactly, bro. Fuck a job, bro. You should be fucking writing full time.
A job, dog. Like I want to go up there and quit tomorrow, but I can't. I got bills I gotta pay, bro.
Damn.
It's a dilemma, dude. It's just like you can right now I'm doing well financially. I eat every day, all this kind of shit, but I don't have as much time to create as I usually do. Or I could give that up and struggle, but then I'm creating a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like until we make it, then we can't have both. You know, we can't not struggle and also fucking crazy.
I'm not struggling right now. I'm doing great.
Yeah, you got a great job. You know, they hook it up with lunch.
I'm doing really well. Great, but it's just like I've really only had time just to do stand up. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really had time to write and sketch and everything like that. So.
But you've been writing. I see you're out the crib, fucking laying it down. Cause that's how you fucking got noticed, bro. Cause one day I saw you were like,
that's literally the only day I've really written since I've been in this apartment.
And then you wrote gold, bro.
That's
you fucking
crazy.
Gold.
Yeah, that's the thing I wrote that day when I was really high. We were just sitting here in the living room. Mm-hmm. That's what got me rep. The manager saw that. That's what made him want to sign me. So I'm just like, I had one free day to sit down and write in this bitch, and that's what got me signed. I need to be writing fucking every day.
I be shitting out $1 million ideas, bitches.
Dog, the one day that's literally the only day I've really sat down and wrote since I've been here in this apartment. Cause I've been busy working and everything, and that was literally right before I started my job, and I wrote that, and that's what got me rep. So I'm just like, dog, I need to quit my job and just write every day and struggle.
Nah, you don't want to struggle too much, bro.
Not too much.
If you do, bro, you gotta hop on this fucking EBT, bro. God bless Uncle Sam right now.
Can I get EBT at 24?
Yeah, you can get EBT. You can get fuck, bro. Brandon Briggs is like, bro, I lie on my shit, bro. I just tell him I'm homeless.
Oh my god. How do you get EBT?
Bro, Brandon Briggs told me this. You can get it easy as fuck nowadays. You can just apply for it online.
What?
Yeah, that's how easy it is nowadays to apply for EBT. You can literally, you don't have to go to your local Department of Social Services in LA. The one nearest to me is on Pico Sepulveda. Mm-hmm. You can just fucking do that shit off the comfort of, laptop.
Well, I have my laptop out right now.
Sign up for EBT, bro.
Let's Google this. Apply for EBT.
Yeah. If anybody right now is making, you don't feel like you're balling, you need some help. Shit, collect this money that is rightfully yours anyways, that they didn't give out, that they're hoarding to themselves.
But I didn't know you could get EBT at my age.
Bro, I was been getting EBT since actually I started last year. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, last year when I first year getting EBT is the shit, bro. I mean, you can't get hot things, but you can definitely ask the people at like a Ralph's to heat up like cold shit. But if you're gonna go all the way, man, like Brandon Brick said, like on the online application, you can just put down that you're homeless and get hot foods and shit.
I don't want to lie.
Yeah, but yeah, and I get you. Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Nah, I didn't lie. I should have though, man. Cause I could also put that I'm like, you know, I don't make any money, and they would have been like, oh, here's like $200 this month, you know, just so you could just have some spending money. I'm like, damn, the government giving like people $400.
That's really that. To be honest though, that really ain't shit though.
No, that ain't shit at all, bro. But if you making money on the side, that's not taxed, bro. That's perfect, bro. Yeah, ABT's coming clutch, bro. Especially because they're looking for a job. If anybody listening to this is hiring, definitely hire your boy Roger Lopez. I promise I won't be cracking jokes in the workplace. Kind of.
Did you get more because you were a student?
No, I don't tell him I'm a student at all, bro. Oh wait, nah, yeah I do. But you know what? He was like, so you're not a student now though? And I was like, because I just applied 3 months ago again. And he was like, you're not a student now though? I'm like, oh no, I'm not a student now. He's like, alright, you're not a student.
How long does it take to come in when you do it?
Bro, that shit's dope, bro. So you get it like let's say you do it like right now. It's like late in the month, so you might not get as much. But like once it rolls over on the 6th, which is like 2 weeks from now, you'll get like the full amount. But you'll get this shit immediately. Like literally, you'll get all the way through the mail. You actually have to wait till you get the
because it says, what's your current employment status? I was like, I'm about to quit. So should I just put unemployed?
Yeah. That'd be perfect. Just put unemployed. Because you're about to rack it up, you know, and right. So you definitely need some assistance in like buying groceries, you know. Chicken ain't gonna fry itself. We don't got in the crib.
Chicken ain't gonna fry itself.
Yeah, so this weekend was awesome, bro. Fucking beat at that Just Vibe Collective show. Really badass, bro. If you're ever in the area and you need something to do on Saturday night, it's once a month. They got a dope ass show. It's only like $10, and then you get like it's an open bar, and you get motherfucking food. So very cool. Yeah. And then the view, if you get there early, like when the sun's still up, you can like get a dope ass view of like the whole like Echo Park Lake, Hollywood area, Silver Lake area. Super nice. On another note, bro. Yeah, what do you think about 5G, man? I just told you a little bit about it, but
yeah, that's what you were telling me. How like so the towers could maybe be affecting people in negative ways on their health.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of research being done about that, man.
It doesn't surprise me, because it's just like when you think about it, when have rich people ever been like, hey, let's do stuff for the good of the people and make sure everybody's healthy? No, they're going to do whatever it takes to make a quick buck and make a lot of those quick bucks. So that usually means cutting corners on things, and that usually means not following certain protocols and people getting hurt before some kind of like code or code of conduct or something is said, and then they have to change their practices. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm seeing that in the cannabis community. Like they found out this edible company, right? They're putting out edibles that had crushed up Xanax in them.
Damn.
I can't remember the company. There was a couple comics that were eating these edibles, and they're like, yeah, bro, it gets me super fucked up, blah, 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 it takes me straight to sleep. They're the best edibles I've ever had. Yeah, nigga, because I got drugs in them bitches.
Opioids, basically fucking.
Yes, dude, like, and so, like, people were, like, getting addicted to drugs that they didn't even know they were taking.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's what happens that's what capitalism kind of forces companies to do is cut corners, do illegal shit, or do some things that are a little shady that can hurt people because they want to get to that top spot. And so it's just like, if 5G towers are like affecting our brains or doing something, I really wouldn't put it past rich people for doing that.
Especially when all these new 5G towers are being built in like low income communities.
Oh, that's always a sign right there.
Far away from all these like rich people. And then like when they have like these workers like working on like the the 5G towers that they put next to these palm trees and shit. Like the workers are wearing like Chernobyl radioactive like suits and shit. Like, if this motherfucker can't go up there like a regular electrician, you know, just with like the hard hat and the, you know, the belt so they don't fall and shit.
Yeah.
Like, if they need more than that, like this hazmat suit that they're using, then you know this shit is fucked. It's completely fucked. We might get like a little bit faster connection, but is it worth like all these people getting all these illnesses from 5G? That reminds me of what was the fucking thing I was gonna say? I forgot, man. I remember.
You forgot?
I forgot. I made the realization, but I forgot. I remember in chemistry though, my chemistry teacher, he was like, "Yo, man, there's like a bunch of different fucking, like, just codes just going around like the whole world. Like everybody's just getting beamed through like information and shit, like all day, every day."
Yeah.
Because of like signals and shit through like our phones, everything like that.
Yeah.
Like just constant, like TV, radio, everything. And then like he was making the point that doesn't cause like any illnesses. But I'm like, man, how do we really know that though? You know?
Right.
That like all this data basically just zapping through our bodies like like in and out isn't causing like any like, you know, fucked up mutations.
What?
Who knows though, bro? Who knows?
Wow.
Whatever.
That kind of freaks me out, bro. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things just in this world that like rich people could just like fix and they don't, and a lot of times they're like the problem. And so that shit is just kind of nerve wracking sometimes to even have to like think about stuff like that. It sucks.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. That's why some people get like aluminum and puts that shit like in Breaking Bad, like the. No, in Better Call Saul, like the lawyer's brother, he like went crazy like that. He's
really?
like, yeah, like I can't have cell phones around me, like the electric.
Yeah, I don't want to get like that. Bro.
Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird. On the light side of that, like on the Tinfoil Hat podcast, like their comedy shows, like people are starting to bring like metal tinfoil hats and wearing them at the shows. That shit's fucking dope.
That's Sam Tripoli, right?
Yeah, Sam Tripoli, Eddie Bravo, and Xavier.
I met Sam Tripoli at the Improv. He was really nice. Cause he's the reason I had a tweet go viral. Mm-hmm. And he was one of the reasons why it went viral because he retweeted it. And like I told him about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, that was really funny." So like that was kind of cool that Sam Tripoli recognized my tweet and everything.
That's awesome.
He's pretty funny to me.
He's a good stand-up,
crazy
bro.
Dude.
He's a good stand-up, like legit. I saw him do his Comedy Chaos show. He opens it up.
Yeah.
And he's a really good
That's at the store,
stand-up.
right?
Yeah. Like he sells it out. Like he's been doing like 25, like at least like it's probably like 35 shows there now.
Wow.
Under that Comedy Chaos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's doing really well. And then I bought his album actually, his stand-up special.
Okay. Yeah, I like
Back in
comics
December.
that like independently put out their specials and things like that, you know?
Yeah, bro, he put it out on Venmo. No, not Venmo.
Venmo?
What's it, Vimeo? He put it out on Vimeo for like, I think it was like $3, $4. It was
That's
sweet.
dope. Yeah, this nigga said he put it on Venmo. That's hilarious. But I do get actually confused on my iPad. That's funny you said that. The Venmo and Vimeo apps look exactly the same. It's just like a blue V, and it's just the font's a little different. So like I've clicked to go Venmo somebody. I've definitely clicked the Vimeo app by accident. So that is funny that you said that.
That's funny. I don't even have either app, bro. I just know the names are confused me, like the Vimeo and the Venmo. Mm-hmm. It's like the man. I forgot we were smoking weed, man. This is our third blunt. Great blunt, but what was the? Not Vimeo, not Venmo. Fuck. What were we talking about? Terrible hosting.
You high as fuck.
For terrible hosting.
Oh my gosh.
I hope everybody else is smoking just as much as me.
You ain't shit, Roger, bro.
But I'm talking about.
What were we talking about? You high as shit.
Yeah, bro. It was like a Venmo and no.
Vimeo, bro.
No. I know Vimeo and Venmo are not the same, but they look the same on the app, right?
Right.
And then, so I was gonna say, this is what I was gonna say. I thought about it. All right. So you know what's the combination of Vimeo and Venmo?
What's that?
Patreon.
Why you say that?
Because Patreon is a spot where you pay the person to give you content.
Oh.
So Sam Tripoli has a Patreon where he'll do like special shows just for like those fans that like pay like $10 a month or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And then that's like kind of like Venmo and Vimeo. Damn, bro, they used to combine it and call it Patreon.
I fuck with Patreon. We got a Planet Black Patreon that more people need to give us money.
Oh yeah, support the Planet Black Patreon. It's fucking badass, man. The trailer is amazing. It was like to me it felt like more than a trailer, bro. It was like a whole like you guys did like a great job.
Like
Yeah.
No, I'm excited. We're about to make some more of it. Yeah, we got a new dope writer that's joining us, Josiah Johnson. Dude was hilarious, man. He had his own show on Comedy Central called Legends of Chamberlain Heights. Really funny cartoon, and so he's gonna help us out on Planet Black and like give us some tips, pointers, some jokes. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited just about everything that we're doing with it. And Chaz, our animator, he's ready to get back to work and everything. So I can't wait for more stuff to get made.
It's about to be awesome, man. Stay tuned because Planet Black is gonna be everywhere soon. That's gonna be the shit.
I hope so, bro.
Yeah, it's coming up, bro. It's coming up.
I really hope so.
Not to spoil anything, but you know, Goo Niles' roommate got something in the works, so stay tuned, man.
Hell yeah.
Fucking really cool. I'm a big fan, man. A lot of people really, they fuck with the character. You know, thankfully you gave me of myself.
Yeah, Roger Lopez.
Smoking
Roger
a blunt.
Lopez.
Yeah, they're like, yo, this is dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's
like,
the artwork for the podcast, which I think is so cool. So
Yeah,
that's cool how we kind of we're using it for a lot of different things.
It fits perfectly too, because I'm smoking a blunt right now.
That you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it's just I don't know, man. It's weird where ideas come from. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that idea smoking weed, chilling, you know. And so it's just funny how you see like these movies and shows and other just artistic projects that end up being like award-winning things or big things, and they probably just started from somebody just literally like smoking weed at home. Like that's crazy to me, dude.
That's at least like 50% of all great Academy Award-winning ideas.
Right.
Just like some dude is like, yeah.
Cause like
Titanic.
Cause I was thinking like take stand-up for instance. You're basically trying to get a group of people to laugh at something you thought in your head was funny.
Yep.
Right? And you're structuring it in a way to kind of catch them off guard, to communicate it to them. And like it's just crazy. Like you can end up making a bunch of money off something you just thought of on the toilet at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like that, it's just I don't know. Comedy and creation and art is just it's the weirdest thing in the world. How something can just start off as this like inquiry or just small idea in your head, and then whenever you actually do it or say it, it becomes this thing that people enjoy and maybe even enjoy so much they want to pay for it. And I think that's just a powerful thing. And then also I think it's like a responsibility too to like put out good shit, but also shit that's like meaningful, you know?
Yes, things that are like relative to you, that are unique and
right.
From your perspective.
Right.
In that aspect, like it's really important to write down those ideas when you get them immediately. Like if you're taking the shit at 3 a.m., you fucking pull out a notebook, whatever the fuck you gotta do to write down this idea.
Dude, as soon as you get out, like when I get out the shower, it might take me a minute to put on clothes because I'm writing down like all the ideas that I got in the shower. Like I'll work out a full bit in the shower, dude. And then if I don't write that shit down, I'm gonna forget it, dog. It's crazy. Like I don't know what the shower does, but it just like activates something for me, and I just come up with stuff.
It's probably because it's just like going into like a different dimension, so you're just pulling.
It really is. With showers and walks, I create stuff really easily. If I don't write that shit down, oof.
Which is crazy because like it takes people taking us back to like a little conspiracy side. Charles Darwin, there's a whole conspiracy that he got the theory of evolution because like he was in like this occult group where like they would communicate to like other dimension spirits and shit like that, and then like they would get spoken to in other dimensions, by other beings in other dimensions, and then they would literally get the theories told to them by like the idea.
Wow.
And then that's like not just like some crazy dude in his basement saying that.
Yeah.
Like this is like studied and shit like that. Like
so you think that might be how some of the great ideas or creative ideas are made?
Just I mean, it has to be because of you, because like to create that, you got to be a god, right? So everybody's a god,
right?
So then you create, like being a god in this universe, since everybody's a god, you also connect to gods in other universes,
right?
And then you guys just link up like in a split second.
Yeah,
you know?
That's real.
And then maybe create shit, but that's a conspiracy theory. But on the other end, it's just like just being in different environments makes your brain think a different way. So then that way you can create like different like connections in your brain that make different ideas. And which make millions of dollars, you know?
Yeah. That's what we trying to do with everything, you know, like Channel 310, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we out here trying to do. Roger that. Kind of, we mostly motherfuck the system here. It's all about telling the truth, man. 5G, watch out for the fucking towers, man. Faster connection's cool, but what happened to Google fucking fiber and Verizon fiber?
What is that?
Like, wasn't there like fiber like 10 years ago? They were like, yo, this is gonna be the fastest fucking networks of all time. Like fiber optics, like you put this shit through your door, like your fucking wall is expensive. But like, they're not doing that anymore. It's just like now it's like wireless everything, you know?
Wow.
It's like they're really pushing the wireless shit over the wire, which I get, you know, logistically. But then what are the adverse side effects because of it?
I hope not, bro. Like,
yeah.
I hope not. That's one of the reasons I never got the earpods. The earpods, because I don't know. I just felt like something like that, something wireless like that in your ear all the time. Like, I don't know.
Damn, bro. And that aspect too, like another like science teacher always said, don't have your phone in your pocket because like all the radiation, supposedly that this lithium battery has.
Yeah.
On the iPhone.
Yeah,
which is like why like when I go to class I'll put my phone in my like backpack, like that way it's not on me.
Really?
Yeah. Also because I get distracted by if I have it out,
When you do go to class?
Yeah. Which is like every day. I went to class.
How many times does that happen a week?
I went to class today, bro. What you mean is where I wrote these notes down, bro.
What you learn?
I learned about this one fool named Ransom. He basically like tried to say like, yo, this is a new way to like criticize literary works and shit. He literally just called his work the new criticism. Lazy fuck. And basically he was just saying like, yeah, man, you gotta like not just take you gotta like do a closed reading of the text. Like fuck all the bullshit about the history of like when it was written and all that shit. You just gotta really read the text. But then now we're like, that's kind of bullshit. You gotta like kind of also like have like a Marx perspective where you understand the history of the whole piece. Like and then that reminds me of what Jim Norton said, which is like they asked him in an interview like, hey, what do you think about doing like material that's like topical on your specials, right? And he's like, yeah, like I'll do it all the time because they're like timepieces.
Timestamps, no, for sure.
There's like the exact timestamp that like people can look to and be like, oh, I remember that whole moment in society.
Yeah, and it's something. It's like a work of art forever. Because like I think that's a good thing because then people who weren't maybe alive or too young to remember that time, when they watch it, they'll go and learn about it. You know what I'm saying? So like for instance, when I was a kid, that comedy special for me was Bring the Pain by Chris Rock. I didn't know there was a mayor that was on crack and that got caught and all this kind of stuff. And so he had all these jokes about a mayor being on crack. So I went back and I'm like a kid. I went back and looked that up. Like that was like crazy to me that there was a mayor on crack. And then like people were fighting for him to keep his job. And then the famous Chris Rock bit is that no, this mayor on crack shouldn't keep his job. If you worked at McDonald's and you did crack, they'd fire you that day. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't let you keep your job at McDonald's if you were on crack. So why should he be able to keep his job as a mayor if he's on crack? And so like that was crazy. I didn't know about that. And then like then his comedy special is also how I learned about O.J. Simpson. Like I had never heard of O.J. Simpson until I was like 5 or 6. And so like it's just like things like that I wasn't alive for but I can see these comedians telling these jokes that the people then are laughing at. So I was like, let me go look up why this is funny. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's a real thing. Like if you have some jokes or you have something about some kind of current event, like definitely put that in something because it timestamps it forever, like in culture, and everything.
Yeah, Carla does it a lot. Like he was like super topical, like throughout every century,
and his stuff
every
stands
like
the
decade.
test of time for sure.
Yeah, like it's super relevant as of now. Like people are still having like debates about religion and all this shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, this is what it is." Like, and now he's dead, you know. So he really believed it till the very end.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was like scheduled to like perform in Las Vegas, like later on that month of June when he died.
What year did he die?
2008.
Wow.
June 22nd, 2008.
He did comedy for like 40 years then.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like an omen that like I broke. No, I did it for like 50. Over 50 years.
Wow, over 50?
I believe so, bro.
Wow. He was doing comedy in the 50s?
I think so, bro. It was black and white, and he had like a tuxedo on.
Wow.
Like, shaved hair.
Harlan, bro.
Yeah, like back in the days. Way back in the days.
Wow.
Because like, he was like, in his book, he said, like, I was around for like the beginning of like, no, the end of like the golden age of radio and the beginning of the golden age of television.
That's crazy for him to like. He started comedy during segregation.
Oh yeah, huh? That's true, bro.
And then he literally did comedy until the black president got elected. Like so he was able to be alive during so many different like eras and so many different things as a comedian. That's crazy.
Nah, the president didn't get elected. Was he elected? Was he a president in 2008?
He got elected in 2008. So it's just like he got to
like in November though?
I wonder if he got to live to see that.
I don't think so. What is that in November?
Well, he knew about Obama at least.
He definitely did. He probably had like a feeling like, yo, this is gonna be sweet.
That's crazy as hell though.
Mm-hmm.
I always think about that. Like our grandparents, your grandparents aren't from America, are they?
Nah, they Mexico, bro.
Okay,
represented still out there.
But it's just like so. My grandparents, for instance, were obviously alive during like the civil rights movement when like Martin Luther King got killed and all these different things, and like you couldn't drink in certain water fountains. But then now they live in a time where like we have iPhones and I can walk down the street holding a white girl's hand and nobody will say anything. Mm-hmm. So it's just weird how like the world has changed so much during their lifetime. So I wonder what it's like to live like that.
It must be like, you know, eye-opening every so often. And
it might be triggering as well because like I feel like a lot of things can like trigger like being alive in the 50s and 60s and seeing America like it was then, and then things happen now like with Trump and like people who are like hateful and stuff, and it probably makes them think like, oh, shit's not really that much different. It's just like on the outer surface a lot of things are different. But it's just weird, I feel like, to be like for someone to go from drinking in a colored water fountain to now having an iPhone, that's really weird.
Technology, bro.
Yeah, I think this last decade, I don't think there's ever been as many like technological advancements, and that's why I think like our generation and like our parents are so like have a huge gap, more than like any other. I feel like millennial Gen Z have a bigger gap with their parents more than like probably like anybody else because technology just changed so much during our childhood, where like so many things are normal that were like I have little cousins who like use iPads and shit, and so like those have been around since they were born. So an iPad is like normal, whereas like to an older person that's like a revolutionary device that was created. And so like it's just funny how like we see so many things as normal, and like our parents and grandparents that's not the case at all. So it's the world, and the world's only going to keep changing. So there's going to be things 20, 30 years from now that we're not going to get, that our kids and grandkids are going to be like, how do you not understand this?
Hey, bro, we going to want to fuck the, 20-year-olds still in our later age. We're going to have to get jiggy with it.
We got to get jiggy with it.
We got to get hit with it, bro.
We're going to have to know what's hot in the streets.
Exactly, bro. That's how you fucking, I feel like it's like the theory of revolution, like as we were talking about before. Like, sink or swim, bitch. Like, fucking adapt or don't. Adapt or don't. I don't know what you know.
I have to get some tips from Leo DiCaprio, because, he only dates girls under 25, so.
Damn, bro. You fucking
Once they turn 25, Leo, done.
Damn, is that a fact, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, bro.
So basically, all the girls our age are too old for Leo. Too old. So, hey, baby, if you 26 and recently just got dumped by Leo DiCaprio, hit your boy up. I'm here for you. I have a shoulder. I have a minimum wage shoulder that you can cry on. I can buy us some In-N-Out, damn it. I can do that. And then I'm about to have this EBT coming in, so I can get my homie Darren to cook some chicken up for me.
Not even you cooking the chicken.
But it's not even gonna be me. It's gonna be Darren cooking the chicken. So that's if you just turned 26 and you need some love, hit your boy up.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. Leonardo DiCaprio's a G, bro. I've never heard any superstar like have that kind of rule, bro. Where they're like, yeah.
Dude, I mean, he's Leo, bro. Like, Titanic.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
He's one of the biggest movie stars there ever was, and probably ever will be. You know?
What you mean, bro? My boy Samuel L. Jackson? Nah,
I mean, I'm sure the ladies love Samuel L. Jackson.
I love Samuel L. Jackson. Only because, like, well, mainly because, like, his acting, bro.
He's amazing.
Fucking great actor. I love them both though, man. They both are like different actors.
Yeah. You know, Samuel L. Jackson's gonna be the voice of Alexa.
No way, the fucking Amazon shit.
Yeah.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Like,
what? Instead of Alexa saying, "Can you repeat that one more time?" He's over here saying, "What?"
No, I really want to buy one, and I don't believe in that device shit. I don't like that. Where you can talk to it and it talks back to you. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, because they're always listening.
And that's the thing. It's always listening to you, and it's like it's kind of forming an algorithm by the conversations that happen in your house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all. But if it had Samuel L. Jackson's voice on it, it might bend the rules.
Damn, bro, that's exactly what the developers thought over at HQ. They were like, "Yo, man, we gotta infiltrate more." And then they're like, "Yo, let's call Samuel Jackson."
Yeah.
What? I'm not down, but look at this fat check. Shit, Bezos say less. Honestly, I'm kind of down for it. Because it'd just be sweet to have his voice in the crib, bro. Samuel Jackson, what's the weather today? Oh, man, it's
It's motherfucking 76 degrees outside.
Shit.
So wear some motherfucking shorts and a motherfucking t-shirt. Have a good motherfucking day. That's Samuel L. Jackson, bro. Like, that's how it's going to be. I give up all my personal information for that.
I'm gonna tell Samuel L. Jackson, I'm going to ask him, like, hey, what do you call a quarter pounder with cheese in France, in Amsterdam? And then have him say a broil with cheese.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. That's a line in the movie. That's because...
from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, exactly, in the beginning.
That is something people are probably going to do is just get Alexa to say a bunch of Pulp Fiction lines.
The first people that are doing that get like fucking viral videos for sure.
Yeah, those are going to be viral. Or the line, his line from Snakes on a Plane is so famous that they'll probably get him to do that too.
How's that line go? What are these?
We need to get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
I've never seen that live. Like
I've never actually seen that movie, but I know he says that in that movie.
Bro,
that's how popular that is.
It's super. Like the movie is like whatever, but it's kind of just fun to watch if you're stoned.
It's not a good movie at
No,
all.
bro, it's just like Samuel. Nah, bro, Samuel Jackson, bro. I don't think there's ever a movie that I've seen him in that's been bad. Like it's because he's such a good actor, bro.
I almost met him.
You know how good he was in Training Day?
Samuel Jackson's not in Training Day.
I know that's fucking.
What the fuck? All great black actors don't look alike.
I'm fucking with you, bro. It's a joke, man.
In fact, Snakes on a Plane was a $26 million box office bomb.
Holy shit.
Oh, never mind. I read it wrong. I thought the budget was $62 million. They made 36.
So they made $26 million.
So they made $26 million, which really isn't that great.
It's not
but
bad,
for
though.
it to be a terrible movie and still make $60 million in the box office. And I think that really is all because of Samuel L. Jackson.
Hell yeah, bro.
I wonder how much they paid him to be in this.
Oh, millions and millions, bro. They must have paid this for millions of dollars.
Somebody's review for Snakes on a Plane. True to its title, Snakes on a Plane doesn't offer much beyond its basic plot point, but that there's snakes on a plane.
Yeah, which is dope as fuck, bro. Because then you get to see snakes.
In fact, this line is so popular in this movie There's videos that literally say "Snakes on a Plane," the line.
Boo! That review, they just talking shit, bro. This Snakes on a Plane is a great movie, bro.
You say you haven't seen it?
I know. I saw it live when I was like fucking like in middle school, bro.
You were in middle school. You didn't know what good was.
I know. That's the point, though, man. Like this movie is just like a not a film to be taken seriously, of course, but it's cool to see like snakes on a plane, bro. Like literally, snakes on the plane is biting these people and shit. There's like one scene where like this dude is like fucking this chick and then
they're fucking in the bathroom, right?
Yeah, and then like his dick gets bitten off by like snakes, fucking like by snakes, but bites his dick off, and like the chick, like her titty gets like bit by like her nipple gets bit by a snake. Yeah, it's just crazy shit to see that
This is so stupid. After witnessing a brutal murder instigated by California-based gang boss Eddie Kim on U.S. prosecutor Daniel Hayes in Hawaii, Sean Jones is escorted by FBI agents Neville Flynn and John Sanders on a 747 to testify in a trial against Kim in Los Angeles. Despite increased security for the flight, Kim arranges for a time-release crate full of venomous snakes to be placed in the cargo hold in an attempt to bring down the plane before it reaches LAX. What drugs were you doing when you wrote this shit? Is what I want to know.
Bro, I don't know, bro. That sounds like they were just faded, bro.
Mr. Sebastian Gutierrez.
Oh, shit. What is he, bro? He sounds French?
He's a writer.
Nah,
he's from Venezuela.
Oh, Latino motherfucker. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
And
you know how many, like...
David D'Alessandro. He was part of writing it.
That's cool as fuck, bro. I didn't know Latinos made that great film.
They made a film.
That made $26 million was SML, bro.
Hey,
no,
Samuel L. Jackson.
SLJ.
That's all Samuel L. Jackson right there. Hey, bro, I fuck with it. Whatever.
Yeah, I love his movies, bro. Like Mace Windu, bro. He was Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace Windu that's a classic,
bro.
They should have made a Mace Windu movie.
They should have made a Mace Windu movie. Motherfuckers missed the boat, bro. My boy's looking a little older now. They made him look too old in Django, man. She's, breaking my heart.
Dog, Samuel L. Jackson in Django is one of the funniest performances ever. Like,
that is funny.
Him walking outside and looking at Jamie Foxx on that horse and freaking out. And he's like, who's that nigga on that nag? Dog, that is the funniest shit ever. Him playing that old black slave. Oh my god, dude. What was his name? Steven or something like that? That was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Samuel L. Jackson is so fucking talented. It's not even funny. So talented, bro. Like, he can play so many different characters, and he can be funny, he can be serious. Mm-hmm. He's amazing. I remember in my college English class, we had to study this play. I don't know if it was a play or a short story or something, but the short story is really old, and so somebody made like a film of it in the 70s, mm-hmm. and Samuel L. Jackson is in the movie as one of like the black dudes that like worked on the plantation, but he didn't have any lines. He was in the movie, but he didn't have any lines. It's like one of his first roles, and so he was like in his 20s, and he was like really young and skinny and shit. It was really crazy to see him on there.
Damn, that's cool
in
as hell.
Movie in the 70s. But yeah, it was before Pulp Fiction. It was before all that, because he didn't even have a line.
Damn, imagine being like in that like whole like room, not knowing that this motherfucker is about to make
be one of the biggest movie stars of all time.
All time, bro. Samuel fucking Jackson, bro. Mace Windu. Shit. What's his name in Pulp Fiction, bro? I forget.
Damn, what is his name in Pulp Fiction?
Vince is like
Vincent Vega is John Travolta's character.
Yeah. Mia Wallace, Marcellus Wallace.
Oh, Jules.
Jules, yeah,
Jules,
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie is so crazy, it's so weird, but it's so dope, Right. It's told out of order.
I know, that's the weird part, bro. When I saw that shit like on YouTube, like it was in parts, like 16 parts. So when it was out of order, I was like, are they fucking with the YouTube? Like the person that uploaded it fuck up? But like, nah. And then there's some like people on YouTube that like have uploaded Pulp Fiction like in the correct order, which is crazy.
Oh, from like how it would be if it was chronological.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
That shit is fun. Yeah,
I've never watched it like that.
It's cool, man. I think I have watched the whole thing like that once, or if not, watched like a good majority of it.
I want to do that because basically it's the end at the beginning, the middle stays in the middle, but then the beginning's at the end.
Exactly.
And so that'd be interesting to do that. But I see why he did it, because a lot of the cinematic parts of the film, like the action and craziness, are at the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. And so, like, to spread that out, he made it non-linear, which is very interesting.
Super interesting, because then, like, you can, like, watch it the second time and kind of, like, pick up parts of, like, oh, this is going to happen later on in the movie.
Right.
And this storyline is going to be like this and all this shit.
I'd love to make a movie like that, that's out of order. Mm-hmm. And put it out like that.
Memento.
Well, actually, I am doing that. What the fuck am I talking about? I have a movie that's in post right now that is told non-linear.
Hey, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, and it's funny, like, the movie was going linear, and then I watched Pulp Fiction one day, and I was like, yo, let's re-edit the movie. I'm being dead serious. I thought, like, we moved scenes around, and we moved stuff from the end to the beginning, and we moved all of it around, and I think it makes more sense out of order.
Wow, that's
and
cool.
So it's funny that it's funny how you just forget stuff you're working on. But
that's awesome. I definitely want to watch that. And then be
I can't wait. It's almost done. We put the composer's music in it, and so we're working on that now, and the color is going to be done. So I think we're going to start showing people in December. And we already submitted the movie to like 5 or 6 film festivals, so hopefully we can get in a couple. And so I'm excited to see what happens with that. Like, we've been working on this movie since 2016, so it's been a long process. Literally, I've been working on that movie as long as I've been doing comedy.
Damn, cool, man.
Yeah,
it'll be cool to get like reactions of like the people,
right? Because because
of the
I've seen it so many times that it's just like it doesn't,
like, you know what it is.
Yeah,
like other people are like,
oh,
this is like this part.
So I'm excited for people to see it that like have no idea what it is, don't have any preconceived whatever, don't know anything. So.
Mm-hmm. That'd be tight, bro.
Yeah, it's called Invite Only. I'm excited for people to see it. Made a whole movie, hour and 10 minutes.
Hey, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
Niles Abston, he's gonna be on the show. He's gonna be doing 15 minutes in the Valley. Pull up, fucking free.
Hey,
free before 8. So pull up. It's gonna be you, fucking a dope ass lineup in the Valley. It's like a Halloween metal, ska, punk comedy show.
That's dope.
And the comedy show is like in the patio. It's very cool, man. It's gonna be you. Darren's on that shit, bro. Killing that shit. Sean Caron's on that. Marcus and Johnny are on that.
Yeah.
From Just Fast Collective. And then who else is on there? Oh, Albert Escobedo, another goon. Yes, there's gonna be fun 15-minute spots. Definitely catch the homie Niles on that. Do you have any more spots? Anything else to plug? Or do you have anything to plug?
Nah.
I kind of plugged that for you because I booked it. Like,
yeah. I don't really have anything coming up, like, shows-wise. So book me, niggas, if y'all listening to this, they got shows.
Book my motherfucking Niles Abston. You can follow him on all social medias. On Twitter at
Niles100.
On Instagram at
The Niles Abston Show.
Fuck yeah. Then if you want fucking add him on Facebook, send him a DM. Ladies, what's with it?
Oh, ladies, go ahead, hop in them DMs. What's up?
Exactly, bro. With that being said, this has been a great Roger That episode. Thank you, Niles, for being on it.
Oh, you already know. I'm right across the hall, man. If you ever need me as a guest, as a podcast guest, I'm right across the hall.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. With that being said, Roger That, episode 21 with Niles Abston, motherfucking system, writing, Samuel Jackson talk. Love that. That's it, bro. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for listening. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.